Iowa grows huge quantities of high-quality soybeans, much of which has been going to China. Iowa farmers use a lot of equipment and land to grow and harvest the soybean crop. But resources, sweat, and skill are not enough to make money, says David Miller, who planted 153 hectares of soybeans but earned no profit in 2018. He says the tough U.S. stand has cost him money, but is forcing China to bargain.
But without the tariffs, has China paid any attention to the talks?
Chinese President Xi Jinping has in the past visited Iowa farmers to boost trade and personal ties. Former Iowa Governor Terry Branstad, who is U.S. ambassador to Beijing, has done similar work on the Chinese side. But trade ties between the two nations are strained, as Washington accuses China of market manipulation, intellectual property theft, and other trade obstacles. China has dismissed the U.S. accusations. After Washington slapped tariffs on Chinese exports, and Beijing reacted by imposing tariffs on American farm products, Iowa soybeans became more expensive for customers. So demand for American soybeans plunged. But Grant Kimberly of the Iowa Soybean Association hopes China's growing wealth may make it easier to make a deal.
China needs soybeans. I mean, they need soybeans because their middle class has grown. That means they're eating more protein in their diet, more meat. And if you have more meat production, you have to have more soybeans to feed those animals.
But China is already importing soybeans from Brazil and other nations. U.S. experts also worry the impasse could encourage Chinese farmers to boost soybean production or use corn or other substitutes for livestock feed, putting a permanent dent in demand for U.S. farm exports and farmers' incomes. For Kala Yu and Suli Yi reporting from Iowa, this is Brian Kopczynski, VOA News.